Hey everybody, and welcome to your weekly energy update. A very interesting week that has to do with walking away, stepping forward, letting go of weight that no longer belongs to you, and ultimately a healthy rising in your energy, optimism, and possibilities. So it's looking like a very positive week for you going forward. And let's just jump right on into it. Um, the first card that's showing up is the Six of Swords, and this tends to identify a kind of symbolic journey that's happening in your life that may not be a very comfortable one that can be wrought with some pain, discomfort, maybe a sense of loss. Ultimately, it's moving through chaos into greater clarity. So this could be in your personal life regarding relationships, it could be work life scenarios. It can even just be your own personal mental health directional things. Now, I asked for a clarifying card to bring a little bit more information so we could get a bit more precise. And the Nine of Cups is showing up, which is showing a guy that is enjoying a ton of balance. You can see I've had these cards for a while. They've begun to wear away. Um, Moving into a place of stability, balance, emotional coherence. So it made me think. I had a lovely session with one of my private clients the other evening, and she was letting me know that in AA, often it's talked about where you put the rock down that you've been holding, and then there's not really a sense of effort that needs to happen because naturally you will rise to the surface. And so there's a bit of that sense here that there's something that you've maybe been chewing on or holding on to for a long time that's putting your vibration down, that's making things more challenging. And that as you begin to release and let go, naturally you will start to rise to the surface. And just to say that this particular personal client of mine, we've both been witnessing that for her, where as a result of a certain change, she sort of played something out. We're now seeing a massive increase in energy, transformational potential, and just her soul shining through. So, an exciting process that I've seen many times. So, the next card that's showing up in this particular reading for your week ahead is the Two of Pentacles, which sort of describes this in-between state where you're beginning to let go of something, but it still feels like it's taking some of your energy. And the card itself is a reminder to stay sort of flexible and adaptive. When you're going through a big change, when you're stepping from one phase into a new phase, that rather than getting mad at yourself or frustrated when you find yourself sort of going backwards a little bit and then forwards a little bit, allowing yourself to have a lot of grace around this process. You naturally want to grow. You're wanting to find a new level of homeostasis, a new level of brightness in your life. So be gentle with yourself. Let yourself rest when you need rest. Give yourself a lot of space around the letting go process that many people are going through right now. And your last card for the week ahead is our Ace of Cups. You are stepping into this fresh new energy, new possibilities, new sense of hope, new sense of optimism. It's a really healthy direction that things are heading in, but it's fresh and it's new. So even as you begin to feel a bit more positivity, a bit more freshness and energy in your life, it might also feel a bit vulnerable. There might be a little bit of a sense of lack of orientation or not necessarily knowing what to do with it. It's good to sort of tend to these Ace of Cups moments, like they're little seeds that you've just placed in the ground or in a pot, where it's not such a good idea to immediately expect them to grow into something or to give them too much water or too much sunlight, to be a bit protective of this new state that you're stepping into. Be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of possibility, a lot of beauty that's coming in. And the Ace of Cups time is a time for visioning. thinking about what it is that you want to cultivate next, letting yourself be excited and imaginative about what the next possibility is that's showing up in your life. So, pretty exciting reading. I actually pulled one more card just as sort of a added mystery card, and it came out as the King of Cups, which this is a place of wisdom that comes as a result of experiencing challenging moments going through the you can't see it very well in this particular rendition, but this boat is moving through very choppy waters, and as a result of moving through choppy waters, having difficulties, emotional difficulties, relational difficulties, and still attending to yourself, you begin to cultivate a kind of wisdom and balance that's represented by the King of Cups, who has learned to trust in their own balance, trust in their own ground, their own sense of self as being sort of the marcation point of where to be, where to stand, where to orient. And then the waves can come and go, and you're still grounded. You've developed a kind of emotional maturity and wisdom. And that's what all of this is about that's happening here. There have been some challenging times, and even in this wisdom, this mature wisdom, new, oops, new light, new life starts to erupt, new possibility starts to come forward. So this is just a very healthy week that we're looking at going ahead. So thanks so much for tuning in with me as usual, and I look forward to connecting again soon. Take good care.